Hello, I'm Cathy Bollinger, Managing Director of York County Community Foundation's Embracing Aging, where we work to improve how people experience aging in York County, Pennsylvania. One of the ways we do that is by inviting people to come in and share how they're defying stereotypes, how they're embracing growing older. And I'm so excited for today's guest. Her name is Diane Crews. Diane has been a resident of the York area for over 35 years, and some of you might know her from the theater art world. She was involved with York Little Theater, went on to become the founder of Dream Rights, and went on from there to become the founder of Cathy, which stands for Theater Arts for Everyone, and she wears many hats there. Hi, Diane, welcome.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
It is so great to have you. And I'm really excited for our listeners to hear what you have to share this morning, because I understand that you have 4 different ways or philosophies for approaching growing older. Go ahead. What are they?
Well, I've been embracing aging for next Wednesday, I think it is, on the 15th of March, I'll be 75. So I've been working at this regularly. And I go back to an old aunt I had when I was a young girl. Apparently, I said, I can't do that, I can't do this. And she always would say to me, never did anything. Well, I've worked with thousands of people since then, and kids still, and adults say, I can't do that, I can't do that. And I say to them, never did anything. Now, how does this relate to aging? Oh my goodness. Now I don't say can't, because I learned that. Now, though, things have changed, and one must say, how can I do that now? Because although I'm very young in soul and mind, someone told me that the other day, and I thought, oh, I'll take that. My body has aged significantly. So I always think, all right, I can't do it the way I used to do it. I can't go as fast as I used to go, but I want to keep going. And I'm going to just tell you the funniest thing that I have learned I can do. I can go up the stairs, works best on carpet, I'll just tell you that, on all 4s. And you think, oh, people don't watch me do this, but I'm telling you, I can go up fast like I used to, and I sometimes can even beat my dog.
Oh my goodness.
And it doesn't hurt, because it takes, I guess it adjusts all the weight into different parts. And so it's not as painful as when I go up standing, which I can still do too, but it takes me longer. And sometimes you want to go fast like you used to. Shopping carts help us go fast. They're like a super walker, right? But you look like a regular person. So anyway, that's my never did anything part of my philosophy. Also, I have a DS. Don't stop. Don't stop. I mean, I retired after 20 years with Dream Rights for 2 days, because I realized right away, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all my ideas? Plus, I think technology is wonderful, but it has taken away so much interpersonal communication, people looking at each other in the eyeballs. These are things I've been teaching for all of my career, but they still have to be taught. Imagination, you don't need it anymore. You can Google anything on your cell phone. So this, what I do, live theater, is just so helpful to everybody. So I had to keep going. So the 2 days was long enough for me to realize that. And then I started over once again. I am not saying that there aren't days when I think, oh, why don't I retire? However, it's really important, very important. And it keeps my mind and my soul very young, I think. I might be, never mind, we won't go there. Anyway, the important thing is don't stop, because even if you can't do all the things that you used to do, there are so many more new things that you can do. but you just have to keep an open mind. And I'm going to jump down to, I think, the most important philosophy of all, which is keep a sense of humor. Oh, I'm pounding on the table. Sorry. Anyway, a sense of humor is just vital as we grow older. Because if you look and say, oh, I can't do that anymore. Oh, my hands aren't pretty anymore. Now, hands are probably, for me, when I'm a writer too, okay? So I do a lot of typing. Now, arthritis in the hands is hysterical. It's not pretty, but it is extremely funny. Just last night, I was with this younger man. I mean, I wasn't with him, but he was taping something for us. And he was typing. And I said, how old are you? And he said, 40. And I said, oh, good. And then I showed him my hands. I said, see these? This one's gnarled. This one can't go straight anymore. This one is a hysterical one. It will not type just one letter. It just refuses. So I always have to be looking at the screen to see how many A's there are. Whatever it's typing, it does 2, 3, or 4. Now, you could say, oh, I can't type anymore. Or you could enjoy the humor in what you have typed, which they're not words, some of them anymore, you know? But I mean, that's funny, guys. That is very funny. So much of, okay, I've always been a large person. Now, I'm going to give you an image that you older folks should remember. The Michelin Tire Man. I always said that I was put together by committee because none of my parts ever went together properly. I have short arms, long body, and that body part was always very round. The Michelin Tire Man. Have you got that image in your mind? That was me, Michelin Tire Man look. Now, with aging, it gets hysterical because it all melts. So you've got the Michelin Tire Man. Now you've got him melting, you know, everything sagging down. It's funny. It's funny. So much is funny. The only thing not funny, but I'm going to give you the secret of the ages right now. Since I was 20, and that's when all my arthritis started, I wanted white hair because I wanted to be taken seriously, because white hair, in my mind, connotes wisdom. I have got here, I don't know if you can see them. I have like maybe 10 white hairs here, 10 white hairs here. And I'm not going to get any more, but the reason why, so anybody who wants white hair, all you have to do is want it and you will not get it. I am living proof here and I'm still sad, but I am very wise, even without the hair. All right, so a sense of humor is like, I don't know what I'd do without it. I find so many things extremely humorous, and humor keeps you happy. Yes. The other thing is, life is an adventure, and it's an adventure through our whole living years. Can I climb mountains anymore? No. Can I, what else can't I do? Well, the stairs. But there's so many more adventures. It's an adventure in itself, I feel, to be growing older. Do you realize, let me tell you this story. I have so many stories, but the only birthday I've had in all these years was my 25th. And my 25th birthday, all I could think of the whole entire day, which is, 24 hours, I'm half of 50. And that just seemed like, oh my gosh, right? But when you get to be 50, all I thought of that day was, wow, I am half of 100. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing feat. And now I'm even more amazing. I'm going to be 75. When you realize the perspective we have, and when you realize all we've seen and done in our lifetimes, that I was at the Agricultural and Industrial Museum just the other day on Family Day, and they have one interactive section where they have a telephone and you know, the, what do you call that? The switchboard. And all the kids were just amazed. And there was this man showing them how to work it and everything. And I whispered to the person with me, I said, I ran one of those in undergrad school. I was a nighttime switchboard operator, which was, I mean, there was nothing like we have today. Nothing. This is amazing. If you wanted to get to anybody, if there was any kind of an emergency in the middle of the night, the only way to get to anyone on this whole campus was for me to answer the phone and then plug you into one of the dormitories or maybe an office that might be open. And it was a very fun job. I have had so many jobs, and that one I really, really especially liked.
Oh,
but
Diane.
I
was going to say, you just, I love your stories. I love your philosophy. I love your passion. And you have so many good things of wisdom there. I love how you're focusing on the possibilities. I love how you're trying to bring creativity to what it is that you do so that you can continue to do things maybe a different way, and that's okay. I love that you never stop your search for curiosity and the humor. I mean, there's just so many wonderful things that you have to share. We have to wrap up, but is there one final thought that you want to leave with our listeners?
Embrace aging. That's what I would say, because there's so much to embrace about it. You know, we have more time to think. We have more time to be active inside, to have all of these adventures that are coming at us. You know, 5 appointments a week at the doctor's. That's a challenge right there, people. But you do that and we're alive. Right?
Wonderful, wonderful advice, Diane. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and for sharing. And for all of you who are watching, if you'd like to learn more about embracing aging, visit embracingaging.org. Thank you so much.